I'm live. I know this doesn't mean anything to any of you guys, but I smell really good. I got perfume now that I quit smoking cigarettes. It's been like 2.5 years. I quit smoking cigarettes. It's been like 2.5 years. Quit smoking cigarettes. It's been like 2.5 years. Quit smoking cigarettes. This is how I mute me. All right. Yeah, the update is that I both started smoking cigarettes and stopped in the past decade. So we're building a desk. Boom. I took that off really cool. This is my knife. Okay, I'm gonna come slide over here and show you guys. I got this knife from Ren Fair. It's a little necklace knife, and it's a little Damascus blade. Isn't it the prettiest thing that you've ever seen? My hands are shaking because I drank multiple Celsius. And they say you're only supposed to have 2 Celsius. But who's gonna stop me? The law. All right. I like doing this on stream because if I do hurt myself, there's somebody to call 911. So thank you guys. You're on lookout. I believe it won't show me how many people are watching up here, but my buddy said that he would be mod for us, which would be super sick. And then he can call the cops for me if I hurt myself. Well, what are the cops gonna do if I hurt myself? They're just gonna call the ambulance as well. I think I've started off by opening this box in the dumbest possible way that I could. And yes, I was smart, and I did go through and take off all my address and shit off of this box before I started messing with it on stream. And now it's a glass desk, so I'm trying to be like as careful as possible about like not whipping the box all over. But now because I've like done such a bad job of getting into it, I have kind of just been whipping it all over. But that's okay. When I got the other one that was like it was broken. So if this one ends up being broken, I think it will psychologically harm me in a way that I may not be able to recover from. So let's hope that that's not what happens. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer to actually having this box open. Okay. There's one part. Let us see. All right, moment of truth here, guys. Let's find out if this is hooked up or not. But let me be a responsible tiny knife owner and put away my tiny knife before I continue doing stuff. All right. Blech. Got instructions. We got a bunch of styrofoam. We have legs to my desk. They're beautiful. They're going to be great. Okay. I had my buddy call me last night who's going to mod and let me know that I may or may not have accidentally slandered somebody. One of the old mods of the 90 Day Fiancé subreddit. I believe what I said was that she was fucking everybody to get info. Everybody is a strong word. It was not everybody. And this is all allegedly. And my friend was like, you didn't even say it was an old mod. And I'm like, well, I doubt she's still a current mod. What I don't like about this is how much styrofoam is about to get everywhere in my life. Don't love that. But anyways, you guys, allegedly an old mod for the 90 Day Fiance subreddit was sleeping with people who were on 90 Day Fiance. People or person. Maybe it was just one. We don't know. We don't even know if it happened at all. This is all just stuff that I had heard through her bragging about it on the old subreddit. And, you know, she identifies as she, but I don't think that's narrowing down. He was worried that I was narrowing it down by saying she, but we don't know how many other she mods there are. So like, this is all above board is what I'm saying. Okay. This is the piece with the glass in it now, and I'm starting to, oh, I can feel glass. Okay. That's good. When I got it last time, it was shattered into 1,000 little pieces. Yes, bitch. Yes, let's go. Okay. So the glass isn't shattered right off the bat. That's a very, very good sign. We are not going to look at the instructions necessarily as we figure out how this goes, because I'm an adult. I can figure out how things are supposed to go. And it's more fun like that. I have my entryway table is essentially this exact same table. It's a console table that I'm just going to use as a desk. Because I want to put it by the window and I want to make sure that I still get the same amount of light. So, there's this random bar in the middle. Oh, that's the back bottom one, because there's a back bottom one. Okay, so this would be the top one. And it goes right here because it's got little squishy things. So that's where the glass gets set down. Which means that these fun little corners line up with these fun little corners. Hell yeah, that is how that goes. And then the same for the other one, and then this bottom bar goes across the bottom. Easy fucking peasy, my dude. We've got this. We're already there. We're like basically already done at this point because I crushed it so hard. The name of the game for real, though, is going to be not breaking this glass myself, because it's showing up broken is one thing for my psyche. Me being the cause of it breaking, unsustainable in how much it will affect me. Okay, so we're going to do the little crossbody guy first. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get these two little friends standing up and facing each other. Oh, this guy's bent. Buddy, you can't give me a bent thing. You're going to make me get a hammer and hammer that shit out. Yeah, I got a hammer on deck ready to go. What of it? Why don't you? Get with the freaking times, my guy. Sorry, this is going to sound shitty. All right, there we go. And we're good again. Thank you, hammer, for being able to do everything. All right. How are you guys doing? I can't see if there's anybody here. If there's anybody here, say hi in the chat. And if you're not here, say hi in the chat. I dare you, figure it out. Well, if you're here later as part of the rewatch crew, as Lawyer calls it, yeah, friggin' say hi down there, buddy. In those later comments. All right. So this feels accurate. This feels like what's supposed to be happening. I like that the little screws are gold. That's nice. All right, there we go. Bro, it's so weird not working. Something about like film life. I work for periods of time and then I'm off for periods of time, and that's how my job goes. And it's fun because when I'm working, my whole life is work and there's nothing else, and I have nothing and I am nothing. It is only work. It is only film. That is all. And then when I'm not at work, I'm like panicking just the whole time that I'm not doing anything. I'm never going to do anything. I'm going to be useless forever, blah, 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 so on and so forth, you know? And I don't love that. That's like never great. Son of a bitch. Should I have done this the other way? No, I should not have. And we are going to continue on exactly as we have been, tightening these screws and calling it a fucking day because we believe in ourselves over here and we simply push through. That is the only option. Like, oh, maybe there's an easier way to do this? Fuck no. Doesn't matter. Easy's for the birds, baby. We're doing this how we want to do this, which is the most difficult way imaginable. All right. Goddamn son of a bitch. Y'all are going to get to see how weak I am, and that'll be really fun because I cannot hold stuff up for very long. And you'll be like, wow, look at that girl's arm shaking. Just shaking as she attempts to hold something that is like maybe 5 pounds. Like, at absolute tops. Okay. Got one of these bitches in. Let's get this other one. And we'll tighten it, then we'll stand it up. Yo, I was driving through downtown earlier. Megan Thee Stallion is playing tonight, it seems, because there were people outside the venue selling Megan Thee Stallion shirts. So, you know, that's just my crazy guess that that's who's playing. But I legitimately was like, am I just going to go to this Megan Thee Stallion show? Because I've been thinking about live streaming building this desk. And then I was like, or I could go to a fucking Megan Thee Stallion show. But that costs money, and your girl is unemployed. So that's the other part about the film life and the panicking, not knowing what you're going to be doing and whatnot at any given time, is that like, okay, well, how much money do I need to have? Because I can't really like save up money in any type of real way for the future, you know? Because like I gotta be able to afford to live. And who knows with film, bro. Okay. So I'm gonna move this, and then we're gonna take this guy, put him upside down, and then we're gonna go through and what? How come there's a third hole in 2 of these corners in opposite corners? What in the fuck is the point of that? Okay, well, we're just going to keep going until we get to that point, and then we'll... Oh. Okay, so there's holes in here for those, but there's only 2 places where they can go. Fascinating. All right. Okay, and then there's nowhere that can even get around. And then there's one that's bent. Okay. This doesn't like going on here. It doesn't like being part of this. We're gonna get it. Okay. Am I stupid? No, okay, we did it. The beauty of building a desk is how many times you get to, like reflect on yourself as a person. Be like, yo, am I fucking stupid? Do I not know how to like basic put some stuff together like it's Legos? But we did it. We made it. We got there. Okay. I'm gonna find some footage from film life that I can post along in my life update when I do eventually post that life update. But I'm actually very proud of me because I just bought external hard drive because it wasn't letting me take any more footage to try to make a video because this is my work computer, so it's just filled with call sheets and PRs, which is production reports for those super cool kids. Production reports are what I have my hand tattoo for. Can you see it? Let me look on the TV and wait for it to catch back up. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It says OLOW, and it stands for official lunch, official wrap. And that is how we calculate union meal penalties. So it's my like union supporting tattoo. And then also my tattoo kind of commemorating all my years in the AD department. Because like, what if I leave the AD department? How will anybody ever know how much I suffered for all that time if I don't have some sort of way to commemorate? This is actually coming along. This is happening. We're boogieing here. So thank the Lord. But oh yeah, so meal penalties are cool as hell, dude, because that's for the first 15 minutes after lunch is supposed to be called, which is 6 hours after crew call is when lunch has to be. I'll get into what you do if you have a early call, but 6 hours after crew call is supposed to be lunch. And if we go over, like they're still shooting a scene and they're trying to finish like just getting this one little part of the scene, they can be like, okay, we're going into grace, which is the 15 minutes after 6 hours. But once it passes that 15 minutes, for every half hour you go past the 6 hours, there's the union crew gets something called meal penalties. So they make more money, which is fucking awesome. And how every job should work. Every job should have it be that after 6 hours, they have to feed you. Because that's the other thing is they have to feed us. And like, it's like, oh, why do you keep working in film when it's like so miserable? It's like, I'm sorry, have you waited tables? Like, what are you fucking talking about? It's miserable. You know what's miserable? Being hungry. I had a boss one time when I was waiting tables. He ripped a biscuit in half and he threw it at me, the half, and goes, work hard for me, girl, and you'll never go hungry. And then he dipped his half in gravy and ate it, and I quietly, so angrily, ate my dry ass half of a biscuit when like I'd been hungry. I was hungry all the fucking time. Like I was hungry always. So that's just loved that. And so anytime film is terrible and a nightmare, I'm just like, well, what am I gonna do? Go back to a job where they don't feed you anything? And hence why I had a lot different feelings about capitalism between last time that I had my channel and this time. uh, boy, we got to know capitalism a lot better. And I, back in the day, little teenage me from, my nice town and stuff, like, I just didn't have a concept of how painful being hungry is, quite frankly. I think that's it. I think that's really the only thing to be said, is that dumbass little me didn't understand that being hungry is physically painful. I understood it in concept, had no fucking idea of what it meant in practice. And the fact that so few people have any opportunity to improve their situation is where capitalism lied to me, telling me that anybody who was in a shitty situation essentially deserved it. And it's like, I get what we're getting at. Like, I understand the point with capitalism and like what it's trying to do. It just lies about what it can do and how much it can help anybody. Hey, aren't you guys so excited for this election? Isn't it going to be a really fun time? Ugh. Yeah. Some of my buddies were fighting the other day because one of them said that he was a libertarian, which is just some truly, I'm 14 and this is deep type shit. So, like, I get that my other friend was, like, pretty annoyed listening to it. But my one friend was the one who's too smart to be a libertarian. I understand being a libertarian in practice. That's what I was when I still had this channel. But again, not helping anybody assumes that the issues are only people's faults, like only their own fault and not systematic. And no, there are a lot of systematic issues that need to be addressed before we can start trying to implement systems that are just fully idealism based, which is what fucking libertarianism is. It's just really hoping for the best, and that's kind of not where we're at when it comes to, children not being able to eat and shit like that. Yeah, but my one friend who's not libertarian was super annoyed at the friend who is, and he was saying, I can't believe you would like support such terrible people and stuff, which yes, vibes, facts. But also I was just like, dude, who do we have to support right now? None of us get to be right. None of us get anything. Like, we're all so very wholly, completely fucked. And I'm not one of those people who's like, oh no, we need to not do anything about anything because we're all fucked. No, I fully believe in doing shit and trying to become unfucked. I just am certainly not of the belief currently that we should be fighting with any of our idiot friends, because at this point I don't even know that any of our idiot friends can do anything different. Like, who are we supposed to argue for them to vote for? Like, are we? Because I mean, sure, my answer is not Trump, but then again, yeah, I didn't have a YouTube channel when this shit happened. But the whole Trump thing broke me in a real way. Y'all knew I was like deeply interested in politics back in the day. And then, like, as a second grader, I was super into it. I wanted to be a senator when I was a little kid. Side note, I did figure out where these little twisty things go. They're the feet. So I'm a genius. But yeah, I wanted to be a senator when I was a little kid. And then the Trump stuff just it was really weird. I know I've talked about it before a little bit, but watching your entire family just make the stupidest choice or just like not care about integrity at all. That was what got me, was that like Trump's lack of integrity every time they signed on to it, it was reinforcing it and making it clear that like we don't need to have integrity anymore. Like that's just out the fucking window apparently. So didn't love that, but yeah. So this time it's gonna be interesting because I feel like a good amount of my family is not still on board with him, but like, how are they supposed to say that? You know, like, what do you say to be like, hey, I'm not a Trumper anymore? That, like, that's what they should say, but like, I don't expect them to, is the point. Like, I just expect them to just, I don't know. I legitimately don't know what I expect because it hurt my feelings so bad last time. I was like fighting with them until I was fucking blue in the face, dude. I was crying every night, just being like, so now, like what's it? He had said something about not wanting to allow any more Muslims in the country, and one of my very close family members said that they understood that, and I was just like, who the fuck are you? What is this? What the fuck is happening? And it's like, I truly felt like I lost my mind over that time. Like there was just nothing that made any fucking sense anymore. And I hate that so much because like being the kid of like Christian conservatives or being in a family of Christian conservative people is already like weird, you know? Like just because you don't want to go against it, it's, yeah, Christianity and republicanism are both things that really don't like it when you go against them. I mean, Prodigal Son and Bill O'Reilly's How to Talk to a Liberal If You Absolutely Have to. That was a book that I owned as a kid. But my parents aren't unreasonable people, like by any means. And that's the only reason why, like, not being staunchly against Trump can be kind of hard for me sometimes, and I struggle to understand it. But I will include, I took footage the day after Trump was elected in 2016. It was like 11 minutes that I just recorded at my house. So, or my friend's house at the time. So I guess I'll include that in my recap then, of just like how much it broke my heart to know how many people did vote for him, and like what are they supposed to do this time. I'll give you guys updates if I find out, or like when I talk to my family and figure out how it is they're kind of justifying the like 34 felonies thing. Because I mean, it's been astounding figuring out how everybody's handling any of it. Like, so I guess we'll see what they have to say about that. Okay, let's, before I put the glass on here, let's get it sturdy. Okay, because it's essentially gonna go right here. Right now, you're leaning on my windowsill, but you will eventually be on a desk, or I'll be on a desk. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. Let me take the tempered glass sticker off. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to put this. Really wish I'd Windexed it before but I don't know where Windex is. I think I might have some in my car. Hey! Hey! It's a good looking desk. Ain't it, bitch? Oh, oh, ho, ho. Come on. I'm raising this up a little because I'm going to put it closer to you guys. Y'all. Here, wait, let me move it over. And you can see the whole thing. Isn't it so pretty? Didn't I do such a good job? Oh, shit. It's a great height. Here, let me put it right here. I'll show you the chair that's going to go with this. I'm going to use one of my kitchen island chairs. Hee hee. Here, wait, let me get it shorter. Yes, we did it. Oh my God. Yeah, I almost just knocked the desk over. That would have sucked. Well, hot damn. This is great. This is fantastic news. Do I go do work on this desk now? Like what's my next move? Who knows? That right there, the book that's like tilted out that you can kind of see, that's signed by John Green. It says best wishes, and it makes me very happy. Whoop, let me see. Coming over here for the chat. Nice job. That was also very fast. Thank you. Thank you. I was pretty impressed with myself. I think this is pretty cool. Oh my God. This is so cool. Thank you so much. Mary, is that wait. Yep. Periwink. That's a good ass name, man. Periwink, solid name. Yo. Oh, well, this is amazing. This feels really cool. This feels better. Yeah, like that I ranted about all the Trump stuff while making it. That really made it go by faster. I'm supposed to pick up an hourglass. Well, a 15-minute glass that's got black sand. It's going to be really cool. But the person hasn't messaged me back yet on Facebook Marketplace. The dweeb. All right, hold on. That's how I check comments now. Thank you. You're welcome, Periwink. Okay, that was really fun. I didn't realize how slippery my floor is. Let's go. having this be like a few seconds later, boy, is really letting me know what a silly Billy I am. And I'm cool with it. Very happy about it. Wow. The sense of completion is really, really helping. I know I've talked already lately about how streaming has been helping my mental health, which is crazy because why? You know? But yeah, we freaking did it. I built a thing, and when it's next to the window, it's not going to be like, yeah, like blocking out the sunlight. It's so chill. It's so lovely. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, my other projects have been going along really well. Should I start including I should start including like progress stuff in my things because the way that I figure I'm going to use this channel, I've been like, oh, I have a channel that's got like subscribers on it and stuff. What do I do? You know? Oh, geez, Louise, I got a channel and it's got people watching it, and I need to do something with it. As I said yesterday or whichever day it was that I streamed, I don't have to do shit. It's my channel, and I can just not be annoyed at myself for doing whatever I want. And it was a vlogging channel when I was a kid, so we're just kind of going to go back to vlogging, I think, is what's happening. Yeah, so my friggin' vlog update, my guy, is that I built this desk and it's awesome. And then this dress was too big on me, so I took it in on the sides, and then the bottom was too long. I kept tripping over it, so cut it down a little bit. That was super sick. And then this other dress over here, I'll grab it. This one was longer, but the top part was too small on me. So what I did was I cut off the bottom, and it was a whole thing. I sewed it inside out and everything. I worked very hard on it. There's multiple layers. And so I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to take in the sides here and sew it there. And then sew it along there. And then I pulled off a bunch of the butterflies that were already on it. And I shall just start putting them back on, and it'll be great. That's what this other one, the whole neckline, was just like a couple butterflies, but it was kind of like giving prom, So yeah, so I redid the whole top neckline of it with more butterflies. So, oh, I have 2 thumbs up on this video. That's so cute. Thank you, guys. This is very supportive of my desk building and lovely sewing stuff. You guys are extremely supportive. People are trying to say that the internet's not supportive. Bitch, get out my face. I'm having a lovely time. Why do you have 2 similar dresses? I'll tell you why I have 2 similar dresses. Because they were 2 of the exact same dress before. One of them didn't fit, but I loved it so much, and I believed in myself that I would be able to alter it. Yeah, I did. But in my not being sure of my timeline for how well or quickly or whatever I'd be able to do the dress, I got one that fit me. Except the one that fit me, I took my measurements when I was bloated, so that was great. So it was like 2 inches too big on me. So yeah, I could have gotten it in a different dress. In a different color, so that I wouldn't have 2 of the same dress. But is it not the prettiest dress you've ever seen in your entire fucking life? I'm sorry. It's insane. It's it's bananas. So yeah, that's why I have 2 of the same dress. But there will be 2 mildly different dresses at some point. Right now, they are 2 mildly different dresses because I've got a hoop skirt under this one right now. I was like, oh no, I can't show the hoop skirt. I can't pull her skirt up. It'd be immodest for my mannequin. But yeah, I got a sick ass hoop skirt on that one, and this one is actually probably going to end up shorter anyways. The better question is, do I have an event to wear either of these dresses to? And the answer is no. Fuck no. Got no reason, got nothing at all in the world to use these for, but a reason will present itself one day. I work in film. If I ever get to go to any red carpet, this all day long. I have gold shoes and I have gold butterfly hair clips. I have a whole bunch of these little guys. And then gold shoes. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's awesome. That's the coolest look ever. So that's why I'm hoping that one day I will have a good reason where I see another comment. I get to do my little slide thing. Let's go. Ready? That time I almost fell. Also great decorations. Thank you. They do also make great decorations. I need more mannequins. I honestly want more mannequins. But for right now, I switch out what's on them all the time. And I have another dress that's I have 2 other dresses that are super beautiful that I wore to weddings recently. And before I had those on the mannequins because they're just so pretty. I couldn't bring myself to hang them up. You just watched my, I'm glad I got to watch that happen a couple seconds later. You got to watch my soul leave my body as my foot slipped off the bottom here, and I truly thought I was about to fall face first into my new glass table. Buddy, we really, really thought that was about to go down. Whew. Well, that's great news. Really glad that I didn't slam my face into that just now. Yay, we're doing great. We're killing it. But yeah, I like putting together Ren Fair outfits a lot too. And I own like 30 corsets. And so I like putting them together on different outfits on the mannequin, you know? Like you can't figure out what an outfit's gonna look like if you don't start putting it together, and you gotta build it. So, and then I get all over the place and forget what I'm doing and forget to continue. So I put them up and I leave them, and then I get another mannequin and I start working on a different outfit, and then I switch back and forth. Whee! These dresses would be Ren Fair appropriate. They would be if I wanted to wear a very well, I guess it's not even expensive. Yeah, they weren't very expensive dresses, but they're just so pretty that wearing them to Ren Fair seems like a whole thing that almost stresses me out a little bit. um, but yeah, no, they're just to make me happy, I guess, is the answer there, is that I love them. My Ren Fair outfits are sick. That's actually, I'll put one of them up on here at some point. My Ren Fair outfit is my favorite Ren Fair outfit is my D&D outfit. So my bronze dragon, and I had put rivets in a corset that had a zipper and didn't fit me. So I put rivets in it, and then I put rivets in the dragon wings and ran the ribbon through the dragon wings. So that was cool as hell. Uh, Hold on. Okay. It's been like 45 minutes. This is my longest stream yet. Wowee, look at that. Uh, yeah, I think I might actually end it for the evening. I keep wanting to stream multiple times in a day, but that's too much, right? You're not like supposed to stream multiple times in a day, right? I don't really know like what the etiquette is. Yeah, somebody let me know in the doobly doo if you're allowed to, if you want to stream for like 45 minutes and then stop and then go about your day unsupervised and then start again a little later, you know? Wholesome stream. I enjoy watching you talk about your dresses. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, it's just nice little stuff. But yeah, soon I shall be talking more about my favorite movie of all time that I got in trouble for. Oh, thank you, Joel, for a great stream. Oh, yay. Okay, that's very nice, you guys. Yeah, I will be doing it again, and I'll talk about my favorite movie, Now You See Me, and I'll work on my dresses more. That sounds like a really nice time, and I'm really glad that that feels wholesome and nice, because it is, and that makes me really happy. I like figuring out how to use this channel and what to use it for. But yeah, so thanks for supporting that. Thanks for leaving likes and stuff, because because since it's a channel that already had viewers, I can eventually make money from it apparently, which is sick. I would super love to be less poor. That would be lovely. I'm not like destitute right now, which is different than a lot of other times. Making sure that I'm not being a dick as I'm standing next to two very nice dresses that I've been working on, being like, please give me your money, guys. um, but no, the views and the likes and stuff, that's really cool because it shows in your like analytics, there's like little bars that show like how close you are to being able to earn money. And one of them is already filled my subscriber count. Like I have enough subscribers to start making money off of it. I just don't have the views because I didn't post stuff. So like that's really cool. That's sick. That would be super rad. So I've been posting for my mental health and just so that I'm not alone. But I'm not necessarily against posting enough that they give me money for it. But I don't really feel like being useless on the internet. So I'm trying to at least just like be very honest whenever I'm streaming and talking about my life and stuff because I couldn't really be honest as a teenager. You know, you can like risk getting grounded and stuff and shit like that. So that's what I can contribute is being clear about my depression stuff and what things help and when, and then doing wholesome shit because that's what I try to do. So yeah, thank you guys so fucking much. This was a lovely time. This is it got so many little likes. I say so many. 3 is a lot for me. Because that's up. That means that somebody left another little like since I last noticed, which is lovely. You guys are so lovely. It's like crazy. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back, if not later today, then tomorrow. I'm trying to do this every day. So yeah, it was wonderful. You guys are the cutest, greatest, sweetest people in the whole world. It's actually kind of crazy. And I hope that you have a glorious rest of your day. Bye.